Welcome on, everybody. It is currently 5:46 in the morning. Running a little bit late to get to work. Have a client at 5:45. Pretty good dude, but unfortunately today is our last session in theory because we only signed up for, I think it was 10 sessions throughout the duration of 12-week challenge at the gym. It's a bit of a shit situation the way it's set up, sort of having to convince people to train, but that's the nature of the game. That's one thing that they kind of do, but don't really emphasize that much when you're sort of training to be a trainer. They talk about, you have to make phone calls and that, talk to clients, and then you can make a lot of money, but like really emphasizing the whole human side of it. That's one thing that I've been struggling, I suppose, with my business, because it's okay, but isn't nearly where I want it to be. It's precisely because of that, because everything that I do with my working out, with my history in fitness, was because I sort of decided that I want to do it. So the idea of having to convince people to train, to want to do something is, I don't know what the right word, I don't know if ridiculous is the right word, but it's just something that I don't know if I'm comfortable with. Really telling people, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. Because I know when I lost all my weight, it's because I decided, hey, I need to do this, so I'm gonna make it happen. And you see a lot of people that want to lose weight, that want to get fit, that join the gym. And then within a few weeks, maybe even a few months, they'll just stop, because in my opinion, they truly did not want that at that moment. So it's kind of hard for me, or sort of seems a bit ridiculous to me to try to emphasize to someone who's maybe 50% of the way there, to be like, hey, you need to be doing this, and sort of judging them and sort of forcing them to do something. That's in part our job, to sort of help people find that, but at the end of the day, that'll just lead to, I feel, them being disgruntled and then being back at square one. But that's, I guess, the nature of the beast. Running a little bit late, but I'll be alright. Today, in my own training, it's the heaviest week. It's actually also the last week of my hypertrophy cycle. Thank God, it's freaking killing me. Actually, it really isn't. It's just, I find a lot of volume really boring. That's why I kind of respect bodybuilders, because I don't understand how they can be doing 3-4 sets of 12-15 reps. I just get bored. But today's the more, I guess, powerlifting week of it. Got 5x3 back squats at about 85%. So I'm doing, I think it's like 140.25 technically kilos, which works out to be, I think, like 310 pounds. Again, 5x3. Immediately followed by 4x3 sumos, again at 85%. It works out to be, I think, 153 kilos, which is something in pounds, I don't know. Big day, but we'll see what happens. Again, it's not huge weight by any means. It's a big weight for me, which is, I guess, what matters. Because again, everything we do it should be personal, be significant to you as an individual, totally disregarding anything else around you. That's one thing I liked about the powerlifting meet, that even though there's people exponentially stronger than you, they're still cheering on, and they're still like really rooting for the person at the bottom, strength-wise, because they understand the struggle it took to get to that level, which I think is awesome. There's no real competition across competitors. It's really competition against you and every other competitors on your side. Let's see how we go. Hopefully we can smash it. Friends, now time to squat. Yeah, I was really looking forward to some of my squats today. Feeling good. Didn't have great sleep, but was looking forward to today's workout. This is me doing a bit of some warm-up routine. Start off with some banded good mornings just to warm up the movement, warm up my hips, warm up my hammies. Some hip flexor stretches. Some rotation to open up my hips and get a bit of thoracic mobility in there. Chucked on the hip circle, walked back and forth a little bit, warming up again my glutes, that entire structure, and activate all those muscles. Because if you don't activate, it's almost like trying to cook a frozen chicken. It's just not gonna happen. One thing that I feel like people don't spend enough time doing is warming up. They don't understand the value. There's no way you can perform at your best if you don't warm up the movements and warm up your muscles. Here I am hitting what I thought was my top set of 140. Turns out I forgot how to do math. It's funny because I was doing them, felt really easy. Checked on the belt, my first time using the belt for some heavy squats, heavy-ish squats. I thought, man, this is amazing. Got into my deadlifts and realized I was only doing 130. Pretty annoyed myself, but I'm looking on the bright side. 130 was probably my absolute max this time last year. So definitely come a long way. Hit 5x3 really easily, even though it wasn't the 140 I wanted to hit. Still hit 130 fairly easily, just because I can't do math for that to count. This is me hitting up some deadlifts. In my warm-up sets, I've been trying to sort of go in with hook grip just to try it out, go for a ride and see if I like it. At this point, kind of sucks, but I see the value in it. It's just about working on it, getting used to it. Again, trying the belt on feels really weird, not 100% comfortable, but I guess it's a matter of getting used to it. One thing I do find with the belt, because I'm fairly short torsoed, I have to wear it fairly high, especially with the deadlifts. The squat's not too bad, but with the deadlifts, definitely have to wear a bit higher. The only thing it's really affecting, I won't say really affecting, but it's kind of affecting how I can brace my lats and my back. So it's about sort of finding that balance and seeing how I can make it work for me. Definitely see the value, just gotta get used to it and keep training with it. Here I am hitting 153, 4x3. Felt a lot heavier than it should, but I think at this point, I was a bit rattled by the fact that, I didn't hit the weights that I wanted to hit. It's all about understanding the journey and the process, and understanding even if you're not having the best day, or even if you're not where you exactly want to be, looking back and understanding that you are far ahead of where you started off. Whether it's lifting weights or it's losing weight, stepping on the scale and saying, man, I only lost 100 grams this week. That's 100 grams that you've lost, and just taking the value out of that. And I'm seeing the entire journey for what it is and pushing forward. Thanks for watching, y'all. If you liked the video, please subscribe. If not, I don't give a I'm just kidding. If you're down for some online programming, hit me up at the address below. And don't forget to check out the grams. Dale.